How are you feeling right now? What's going on?
I feel great. I mean, we're finally going to be able to get justice for John O'Keefe. This is a gift. These buffoons, in an attempt to save their rightfully discredited names, have filed a ridiculous and hilarious lawsuit that is only going to open themselves up to all sorts of depositions in which they will essentially be put on trial for the murder of John O'Keefe. I mean, this is a gift. We wouldn't have had this opportunity had they not filed this lawsuit.
So you can basically try them for their involvement in his or alleged involvement in John's murder. You can basically try them while defending yourself against
Yeah,
defamation.
because our defense is that this is everything I said is true, right? My defense, the ultimate defense to defamation is the truth, right? And so if I believe that the truth is that John O'Keefe went inside that house, was murdered inside that house, and planted outside that house, then we need to delve into that. We need to ask these people questions about that, and we need to ask for things that Beverly Cannoni might have denied. Like Karen Reed never got Brian Albert's cell phone. Like she tried twice. She filed two Rule 17 motions to get his cell phone and was denied. But now he has initiated a lawsuit in which we would like to see his cell phone. I mean, we're alleging that these people that he was killed inside that house, and they're the ones that initiated the lawsuit, not us. And so we have rights. And so we're going to ask, obviously, to. That's just one example of many things. I mean, Brian Higgins, what's on his phone? We never found out because he
He threw it
destroyed it.
away.
You destroyed it, yeah. So like what was on there? We need to see that. Let's talk about 227. Let's talk about that Google search. Let's subpoena Google. Let's get to the bottom. You have some guy named Ian Whiffen who testified that he literally rewrote the software to eliminate that from Cellbrite, but he also admitted it's still on
The search, you mean
Axiom.
how long to die in cold when
Yeah, the
Jen
227
McCabe?
Google search that incriminates her and implicate because we all agree that if she Googled that at 227, she's involved in plotting to murder John O'Keefe. If you believe that Google search happened, which it says it did, and an expert testified that it did, and another expert from Wake Forest who spoke with Vanity Fair said that it did, then it would be a very reasonable and rational conclusion to reach that she was involved in plotting the murder.
Yeah. So okay. So that's going to get expensive, though, right? I mean, to have if in order to defend yourself against defamation, you're going to then move to subpoena, Google for them to show what happened at 227 in the morning after John is deceased, and Jen McCabe Googles how long to die in cold, how long would it take for someone to. It all looks terrible, but that's going to cost money. The whole trying this thing is going to cost money. You and Karen are co-defendants. Karen, has her, but you have separate legal teams, right? This doesn't mean you have the same. Do you? You don't get Alan Jackson and all of this in his squad, do you?
That's right. I don't know who's on Karen. I don't even know if I don't. I haven't heard that Karen's hired anyone specifically for this. She has civil attorneys for her other lawsuits involving the McAlberts, but I haven't heard any announcements about attorneys for this one. But yeah, I will not have. We're going to have separate attorneys, although we are clearly rowing in the same direction against the same common enemy, and we're being accused of the same thing by the same people, and our defense is going to be very similar, I would assume. It's that we were telling the truth. I mean, what are you supposed to do in the United States of America if you believe in your core that something happened and you can't say that thing
The question on
because
defamation is going to be, did you say, I believe this is what happened, or did you say this happened?
well, it's implied. If I say something this happened, then it's implied that